2010 to 2015 Camaro battery replacement. Here I go. Welcome back to Bad Luck Garage, where everything goes haywire at once. So, funny story, guys. We were in the middle of pulling the transmission out of the China Vet to put our new level 4 RPM transmission in there, and the body shop called. The wife's car was finished, so we go and pick her car up, brought it back home, and the battery is dead. So it looks like today we're going to do a little general maintenance video, and I'm going to show you how to put a battery in a 2010 through, I don't know, I'll have to look it up, probably through current generation Chevy Camaro. Doesn't seem like a big job. It's not really a big job, but they do put the batteries in the back under the spare tire. So we are going to have to do a little disassembly, and we'll try to make it short and sweet. Show you how to do it. So obviously, we're going to open the trunk. Make sure everything is out of the way. Yes, I'm throwing parts on the hood of the China Vet back there. We'll take our liner out. Back here in the trunk, we need to access our spare tire. So we just twist our little retainer off here. Pull our spare tire cover out. Pull our very dusty spare tire out. Pull our battery cover off. So here's the story, guys. We bought this car brand new in 2011. It is now 2022, and we are just now having to replace the battery. So this factory battery in this car lasted, what, 11 years? You can't really ask for more than that. So what I've decided to do, I went to the dealership and got a replacement AC Delco battery. I'm hoping we'll have the same luck out of it, because we don't really plan on getting rid of this car anytime soon. We'll just have to see. So in case you guys want to know, the battery that you replace this with is a AC Delco 94R, and at the dealership I just paid $185 plus tax plus a core charge. We'll get our core charge back when we bring this battery back. You can get a replacement battery for probably $50 cheaper at, say, Walmart or something like that. But my whole line of thought is, if this battery lasted 11 years, you know, why buy a $120 battery that's going to last 3 or 4 months or 3 or 4 years when, you know, we could get a AC Delco replacement and hopefully get the same amount of life out of it. So to get this thing out of here, we got 13mm bolts on the retaining bracket here. Then we got a 10mm on our clamp. And the clamp is a little corroded. But it was still getting a good connection, so we know that wasn't our issue. I should probably mention that, guys, before you buy a replacement battery, try cleaning your clamps there. I've actually cleaned these once before already. You can see where I used my little cleaner on it. But same thing over here on the positive terminal. Gonna loosen that up. Slide it off. Take our little vent here off the side. Then over here on the side, you've got one more little clamp retaining the battery, and that's going to be a 13mm as well. This guy right here. Then you just push the battery that way a little bit and lift it out. Now we have our AC Delco replacement battery, which again is a 94R. You can get a 94R AGM battery if you prefer. These guys are generally just a couple dollars cheaper, but I just got what the dealer recommended. Don't hear me say that a lot, but we're going to just set it down in here, scoot it all the way over so it engages our hold down on this side. Put this hold down back in. Snug that up. And we got our vent tube, and there's actually a little vent on either side you can put this in. We're just going to run this one back over to the side it was already in. It just plugs right in there. A little bit of force. Clean our battery cables with our battery cable and terminal cleaner. You can pick these up at the auto parts store or Walmart for like, I think they're like $2 or $3. They work really good. And the negative cable is usually the one that's got the most amount of corrosion on it. Pop our little caps off. Put our negative cable on. And again, in case you forgot, it's a 10 mil. Positive cable back on, also 10 mil. Snap our cover on. Going to put our hold down bracket back on. The slotted hole goes toward the back of the car. $13mm on these bolts. Just snug them down. You don't have to kill them, guys. Then we've got our battery cover. It goes back on. Should snap down into place there. Spare tire goes back in. Just try to center that up with this stud sticking up here in the middle. Spare tire cover. And our big cover retainer here. And if you lined everything up, like I just said, you shouldn't have any issue here. Snug that down. Put your carpet back in. Close the trunk, and you're done. Hopefully that helped some of you guys out. If it did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, share it, then get off YouTube, get out in the garage, get something done, and I'll see you next time here on Bad Luck Garage.